Hello developers, good to see you here. Welcome to our channel Detailed Coding. Here I will teach you every single details of programming. In this tutorial, I will show you how to create this beautiful digital code with very subtle animation. Actually, I already opened one empty directory inside my VS Code. Now let me create my HTML and CSS file. Inside my HTML, I'm going to add one code. My code will contains two sections. One is content, and I'm going to add another one container for my background. If you see here, inside our code we have name, account number and code balance and one little logo. Label, code name, detailed coding. Let me close this here. Label, code balance. Actually, I don't need this till here. Code balance, I can say $1,000. So in between this, I need my account number. Here I'm putting some random number. I'm going to add one class for my logo, and I'm naming this as a logo wrapper image, logo.png, alt text logo. So open this in live server. Now we have completed our HTML coding. Now let's move into our style. Before box sizing, border box, and actually I'm going to add background color for my body. Background color 2B0066, and I'm going to eliminate my margin and padding in my body. Display, flex, align items, center, justify contents, center, and height is equal to my 100 viewport height. Okay, code, display, flex. Actually I'm going to make this as a 350 pixel width and 200 pixel height. Here let me tell you one thing. Actually here inside my cards I have two containers. One is content and another one is background. This content and background will gonna stack one above another. So in order to do that, I'm going to mention this as position relative, and content comma background position absolute, top 0, bottom 0, left 0, right 0. Background image, linear gradient. Okay, if you see here, our background image will come on top of our content, so we need to fix that. We can able to fix that by using our z index 1, and for my content z index 2, color, white, font size 1.2 rem. Okay, actually it is looking somewhat good. I don't need this kind of big image. I need to reduce the size of that. So in order to do that, content, image. Okay, now it's fine. Actually I need to move this icon to my top right side corner. So for that, again I'm going to use absolute positioning. Content dot logo wrapper position absolute, top 30 pixel, right 30 pixel. Yeah, next we are going to focus on this area. Display, flex direction, column, justify content, space between. Okay, now we have partially finished. So if you hover on our code, we need to add an animation. In order to do that, code transform, rotate x 55 degree. Now we are working it on the 2D plane, so we can't able to see our 3D objects properly. So in order to do that, we need to add few properties of this direct parent. Here our direct parent is chord perspective of 600 pixel. Here what is perspective in sense, what is the position from we are seeing this on hover, we can see the 3D object now. By default, perspective origin starts from center. I don't want it to be center. I want to see it from, I want my angle position from top. So I'm going to set the origin for my perspective. Perspective origin top. So now you can feel the difference, right? So now we have made this as a 3D object. Now our rotation is working. So I'm going to rotate it 55 degree in the x-axis and rotate 5 degree in y-axis and rotate minus 40 degree in z-axis. Let me copy this whole thing and paste it here. Okay, now we have animated our code. Animation is happening here, but the problem is you can't able to see it properly. So let me put some delay here. Transition, transform 0.8 seconds, is in out. You see the subtle effect, right? Now we are going to animate the text inside this. Now I'm going to select first container inside our content. So inside my first division, transform, translate 3D, 0 pixel, comma, minus 60 pixel. Minus 60 pixel since it will shift our container 60 pixel. So if you can see here, it actually shift, right? So now I'm going to add box shadow here. Box shadow, same 10 pixel for x offset, 10 pixel for y offset, 50 pixel as a blur radius, RGBA. Now I am reducing my alpha value as 20%. So now you can able to see small effect, right? Let's try to do the same for rest of the two container. Child 2 and child 3. So here I'm just going to reduce y-axis value. So now you can able to see, now you can see it shifted few pixels to the top, right? But if you see here, this actually looks something different from this, right? So here what we missed is our transform style. Actually we had two kind of transform styles. One is preserve 3D and another one is flat. So I'm going inside my content area. Here I'm going to add my perspective as well as transform style property. Perspective, (200 pixel) and transform style preserve 3D. Actually we have two kind of style, flat and preserve 3D. Preserve 3D will allow its style to have its own 3D space. Now take a look. You can able to see the difference if I try to turn off these two things. Now in order to get the step like effect, we need to reduce something like this. Here I am mentioning it as 10, 20, 30. Now you can able to see step like 3D effect. So here actually I made this animation only for the first division, not for our logo wrapper. Here let me add it for logo wrapper also. So now it looks fine. Transition, for transform, here we have given 0.8 seconds for our background, right? So for the bottom most container we need to increase by 0.2 pixel. That means we are going to add it as a 1 second, here 1.2 seconds, 1.4 seconds. So if you try to animate this now, you can able to see very subtle effect. If you want to rotate this chord on over, we need to add 360 pixels to our rotate x value. So now our actual value is 55. So 55 plus 360 degree is 415 degree. And over it gradually grows. That's it about today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just eat, code, sleep and repeat. And don't forget to subscribe this channel.